and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former England international Sue Smith. And on the menu today, live coverage of the A-League coming right up. How do you see this one going?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, no real surprise to see they're also set up in the same formation. It's just how effective those wide players can be. The onus is really on them to attack those bylines and turn their fullbacks.
And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Cáceres with it. And possibilities here. Nicely played. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a nice through ball to split the defence. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around, just blasts it past the keeper. So emphatic, what a hit.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Zinedine Mashash. And bursting forward. He has time to play it over. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Scott with it now. Cáceres. Economidis. Promising looking ball. Still seeking space. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, here we can see it again, and he just hits this so sweetly. You knew as soon as he connected with it that this was going in.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Nikos Vergos. Good ball over the top. Teammates in the middle. Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. Mashash. Very effective pass. Oh, cut out brilliantly.
Yeah, he nipped it in the bud quickly there.
It's with Cáceres. Bratton. And the pass deftly cut out. Super pass. Genuine chance. That is a perfect tackle. Cáceres. Read it well. Well, what can he do to stop him running at them? Could cross it in here. And off the post that time. But it wouldn't have counted anyway. Offside is the decision. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited influence on this game.
Yeah, not created much at all, has he? Barely troubled the keeper. And with the way they lean on his goals, you can see why they're trailing.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Nicely played. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Still seeking space. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Scott. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And can they exploit the space out wide? Real chance. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, we can see it again now, and it's all about that give and go to break down the defensive line. And it's not an easy finish, but he makes it look that way. He keeps it over the ball, and it's a beautiful goal.
Three goals without reply. Now opening things up. And firing it. And a solid stop there. And deciding to go short with this one. And played in. And he struck the post. And a simple clearance, a good one.
Yeah, nothing fancy, just got it away from danger. Gives them time to breathe.
Nikos Vergos. Very quick thinking there. Cáceres with it. And Scott. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Mashash. Oh, good idea. Just the challenge that was required. Good conditions for the counter. Makes the move to the inside. And it's still on for him. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, just look how he sees the run here. The pass is weighted to perfection, and it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Nikos Vergos. Plenty of support here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
Ten minutes to go. Well, successfully cut out.
Yeah, it's great awareness, that. Position was spot on there.
Cáceres with it. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Well, that one has promise. It might still be problematic. Well, and that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, you can see how gutted some of the players are. They know they've been poor today. Not just 1 or 2, it was collectively all over the pitch. Much improvement needed for the next game.
No two ways about it, he really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Yeah, he was my man of the match today. Everything he did was top quality, and without him, I don't think they'd have got a result.
Nicely played. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Still seeking space. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now. The goals keep coming, no stopping them today.